group we are, right?
C group.
You know, we we the best of all y'all. Just you know what I'm saying? We the best of all y'all. You know. But my group, I love my group because I see all the perfection, not even potential, the perfections that they have, and I've even learned from them.
That's awesome.
You know, my group has humbled me.
That's awesome.
You know what I'm saying? My group has shown me, you know, that reminded me that you're no different than me. You know what I'm saying? You're no different than me. So
Yes.
I love you guys for that.
Yes.
I appreciate you guys for that. And again, as I evolve and you know what I'm dozing, what I'm talking about, I seek to say, come on, let's go. And if I can give everybody a job in here, you know what I'm saying, I would. For an example, I went to my team. Can y'all pass this out? We were having conversation in this group, my group. And matter of fact, it was the whole 50 people that was in here. And I came up with an idea and I said, I want to create a sparkling water, right? And I said, I went to everyone, it wasn't just my group. I went to everyone, I said, give me some ideas for sparkling water, and once I make something happen, I'll put you down with it, right? Only 2 people came up with ideas. Jamal, he gave me an idea, and my girl mama, she's no longer here with us, you know, Tia, she came up with an idea, and she gave me the name Hollingsworth Spark, right?
Sparkle.
Sorry?
Because you sparkle.
Thank you, right? She came up with Hollingsworth Spark. So I'm going to credit her, and she's going to reap from this, you know, as this venture take off. So this venture here is going to cost about $150,000 to see it to its completion. And so what I did was I went to people that I know that have money, because I don't want to spend my money. Right. You always want to do OPM. You always want to OPM other people's money, right? I didn't want to spend my money, so I went. Once I did my homework and I saw that it's going to cost $150,000 to complete this, like to get it completed. $10,000 to start it, $150,000 to complete it. I mean, that's talking about marketing, insurance. You need 100,000 bottles that costs 50 cents or a quarter, right? And then you add the.
Aluminum bottle.
No, that's glass. That's glass.
It's gonna be glass.
Yes,
Can you
that's
show the
glass.
commercial?
Sir, do you have that up there?
Oh, you got a
Yes.
Wait, all 3 of them?
Oh,
Or-
he big.
Yes.
Dr. Jan, watch it,
I
man.
don't know which ones he
Big
did.
joker.
I actually like your bottle.
So, this is what took place. Only thing I invested was $8,000 in this project, and that was just for marketing only, right?
Could you start it back? Go back.
It's about,
You could be the dancer on the commercial.
Dance up here.
yes, I'll be the first
Hey,
one.
Mike, I'll be some dancing.
I would be a dancer.
Hey, is that Tamir?
Wait, where's the other commercial?
Hold up, bro. Is that Tamir? No, that's AI. Sounds just like a.
Hollingsworth Spark, purely sparkling refreshment. Crisp, clean, and effortlessly refreshing. Hollingsworth Spark.
I like the bottle.
Spark.
Yeah, I like the bottle.
So, what I did something that's very creative. I'm moving as if the company is already working. I took $8,000 and I just invested in marketing. And I put it all on social media. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Thread, all over social media, right? So now, once I did that, I picked a few people and I said, hey, listen, this is a great move. You want to invest in this? Give me $20,000 and I'll give you 5% of the business. Forever. I now have 3 investors. I need 3 more because I don't want to put any more money out, right? This is the same thing they do on Shark Tank, right? The same thing they do everywhere else. Like, you always want to, if you have a creative mind, right, you can use other people's money. Because people always looking to find some business that they can get, because there are a lot of people that have money don't know what to do with it, right? Because they're not creative like
I want
that,
the other commercial.
right? So don't be afraid
Hey,
don't be afraid to ask, right? Again, I asked everybody in here, you know, I gave them a project, and only 2 people said something, right? I chose 1 out of the 2, and that person is going to reap from this. So you gotta be, I see you, so you gotta, you know, never judge a book by its cover, right? Always show regard for anyone and everyone, because the person you think the least can aid you, that'd be the person that can take you far. Very, very far. Got a question?
Yeah, have you taken this venture to Africa and specifically Ghana, Nigeria, or Mozambique?
Well, this venture is new. This venture started here. I just
2 months
started
ago.
This venture about
2 months.
2 months ago.
Oh,
2 months in this room. In this room, when his class was full, we had what, 52 of us? It was 52 of us, and I asked everybody. I gave everybody. You wasn't here.
Okay.
No, I gave no. You did. I gave everyone a packet, and I said, "This is some homework. Help me come up with a concept for this sparkling water."
You did.
Maybe I was there.
You did. I recall it.
No, it wasn't just secret. No, this was everybody, right? You know, for those again, I'm sorry, but I did ask, and 2 people happened to be in my group came up with 2 names. I chose the best name that I like, and that's that. So I'm going to take this far, right? If it gets to Africa, if it gets to wherever, it's so be it. I'm going to push it, but this is a new project. Yes, sir.
I got a question. Based off of what you told me about your brand being everything high end, what is your target market with your water? Are you going to sell it to high end areas, or are you going to be black based, like promote for the black people and having in 7-Eleven in the hood and stuff like that? Like, where you going with that?
Well, for me, my concept, how I always think high. I never go low, right? That has hurt me a lot in business, right? But I'm just a bougie ass motherfucker. And it's just so, I go.
Keep it real.
So I'm going after the fancy restaurants because, again, image is everything. If you go to a fancy restaurant and you see my bottle sitting there, right? You want to go look for it in the store. If you go into the store and you see my bottle you're not going to think twice about it. Image is everything, thirst is nothing for me, right? So it's for anybody and everybody, but my target marketing is restaurants and sports clubs, and that's what I'm going to target first.
I just want to ask you, could you explain why your strategy was, because I'm thinking, to market it first before it's even ready for you to buy
For the market.
ship it out?
Because image is everything and thirst is
Okay.
nothing, right?
Break that down. Maybe everybody understand.
We believe what we see is real. If we don't see it, then we don't believe it. That's just us. Okay? That's another conversation, but that's just human beings, that's just people, that's just black people. So without having the actual product when I started, I have the product now. But without having the actual product, I just invested in marketing. In business, in any business, in your trucking business, food trucking business, if you have $100,000, let's be clear that 80 of that $1,000 need to go to marketing if you want to be successful. It has to go to marketing. Marketing is everything in any business that you have. Yes, sir.
At any point, have you decided or thought about the process of doing market research in terms of once you've created now that you've created your brand or your commercials or your marketing or your advertising strategy? Are you going to do a small rollout? Are you looking for pre-sales or any of those things?
I'm going to do it. I'm going to create a team who's in this field, who knows this field, and we're going to sit down and they're going to tell me what's the best way to go and why. Because I don't know anything about it. All I know is that I love drinking Pellegrino water. That's it. That's the only thing I know about water, right? I know what it does for you, you know. I know how much salt content is in it, you know. I know how helpful it is to the anatomy, but that's all I know. Yes, sir.
Do you have the booklets? There's a book for manufacturers and distributors. You might need to get that.
I have that.
You have that book.
I have that.
Have you got in contact with a few people in the area?
I have.
On the East Coast?
I have.
Okay.
I mean, I personally have, I did all that homework before I did the marketing. I did homework first, right? Before I did the marketing, what cans I'm gonna use, what bottles I'm gonna use, how much the cans cost,